We are...
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So the Nets starting five. Harris is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the one spot. And for the Hawks, Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Collins in at the four-man position.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Now here's Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. The tray. That one's not going to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Now, here is Harden. And the rejection by Collins. Bobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Irving. Over Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Irving.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Young taking his time here. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Griffin. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D. Now Young. To the middle and stolen by Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Young against Harden. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Irving. And Harden now top of the key. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Collins. James Harden picking up that last basket. Outside, Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Over Irving. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
59 seconds left to play here in the first. Irving with the ball. There's the pass to Harden. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
And on any given play, the beard can take your breath away. He's just got that flair for the spectacular.
Now, here is Young. And the basket is good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden scanning the floor. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin kicks to Irving. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
3-pointer. Snell. That shot no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. And we'll get... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving is out there with Brown, and it's Durant, and it's Green, and it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Okongwu following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. Here's Fernando.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Nets trail by 6. And here is Shamet. Pass to Durant. Down low. Green kicks to KD. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's foul number 2 for him. The Hawks leading by 6. Now here's Williams. Pass to Herter. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. To the wing on the left. Hawks passing it around. Left side Williams. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Now Okongwu after the missed 3 from KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Nets trail by 6. Passes to Shamet. Out to KD. Inside, here's Claxton. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
No good. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They kick it out to Green. To the right side. Luwawu, the pass to Green. Here's Claxton. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. A three-pointer, no good. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Done outside. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Griffin with the ball. He dishes it to Jordan. Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. DeAndre Jordan's athleticism is simply unreal. You want evidence? Go check out his posterization of Mr. Brandon Knight.
Dunn dishes to Collins. Back to Dunn. Outside Collins. The Hawks again can't hit. Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Round kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Harden outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Then for the Nets, Joe Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for Luwawu Cabarro. Irving from long range. Atlanta with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And finished off by Collins.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Harden. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Young outside. And the pass to Capella. That one good for 2. Capella's got 6.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harden outside. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Takes it off the glass. Harden's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Stolen by Harden. So the clock runs out with the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Snell in at the small forward. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Griffin passes to Irving. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Basket, good. He's got 6. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Back to Collins. Over Jordan. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, the ability to score at all three levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Young pass to Herter. Back to Young. The pass to Snell. Here's Herter for the three. They get it back, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Harden outside. Out to Harris for the lead. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harris has got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Williams kicks to Hunter. There's the three. The Hawks again can't hit. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's KD. Fernando pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Fernando, the pass to Williams. Dishes it to Hunter. Back to Williams. Good work there as it goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Green passes to Shamet. To the inside. Stolen. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Pass to Williams. High post try. Bogdanovich, no luck. Brooklyn trailing, and so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. So for the Hawks, Gallinari comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Okongwu. And then for Brooklyn, Bruce Brown comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Landry Shamet. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. Pass to Bogdanovich. Dunn dishes to Bogdanovich. Now the feed to Gallinari. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The wing jumper off target. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Gallinari passes to Dunn. Back to Gallinari. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
As a scorer in every sense of the word, you know Danilo is thinking, let me finish and get to the foul line.
And the free throw, no good. Irving with a clean look. The putback, it's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Hawks on top. They're up by 1. And coming up as soon as we... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Griffin is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. Left side, Griffin. Passes it to Harris. To the middle. Griffin kicks to Harris. Clock at 4. The kick out to Irving. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Outside Williams. A 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Williams has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
So here's Gallinari. Done outside. Stolen by Harden. Harris passes to Griffin. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Griffin's got his first basket.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Griffin against Gallinari. Here's Capella. Back to Gallinari. And they pick up 2. And the Hawks lead by 2. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Al Harden. The dish to Griffin. Clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Griffin's got 4 this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
Williams against Harden. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Young is subbed in for Dunn. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. Harden against Young. Harden's shot is good.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Young outside. Right wing. Here's Harden. And the 3 off target.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
KD passes to Jordan. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Clint Capella. Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 2. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. The pass to Jordan. Brown kicks to Durant. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young outside. Here's the floater. Capella. Young in the corner. Back to Snell. Lets it go. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. KD with it. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Griffin. No good. And regulation now complete. He will go to overtime. 2K Sports. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Green on out there with Harden. Then there's Harris, and it's Jordan in at the center.
Well, you put it away inside. Harris known for his distance shooting, but you love to see him willing to get inside and make easy ones.
Young dishes to Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Nets with the lead. Outside, Green. Brown feeling it out a bit. Back to Green. Left side, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Collins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
And here's Harden. Yep, it counts.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Young drives in. Kicks it to Capella. All sorts of time. And the shot is long. Brown outside. Pass to Green. Outside Harris. Harden outside. On the way, Harris. Young against Harden.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Young drives in. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now here's Harden. That one misses. Good defensive work there by Young. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. O'Connor comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Young. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Timeout called by Nate McMillan. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. John Collins comes in for Okongwu. Hunter's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Williams. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And Durant subbed in for Joe Harris. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's tipped. Young with the steal. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And we're headed to another overtime. A breathtaking defensive stop to stay alive. And so... And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. And so it's Atlanta with it. He kicks it to Gallinari. Feeds it to Capella. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Outside Irving. Looking to get it going, and he hits the jump shot. Irving's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Here's Young. He feeds it to Collins. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Harris. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Collins. Dishes it to Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Irving. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young drives in. Another shot. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low and stolen by Bogdanovich. And it's Young, that time on the assist from Gallinari. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Harden outside. Over Young. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in. Young against Harden. Young drives in. Harden with the defensive effort.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Young inside, guarded by Harden. Young outside. Passes it to Capella. That shot is off. Jordan with some nice D. Right side Irving. Harden outside to take the lead. Ooh, offline. Oh, the heartbreak. He can't drop in the game-winning dunk. And so with overtime. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here you go. And the Nets with possession here. And he's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Back to Young. The rebound by the Nets. Harden's got his 6th rebound on the night. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Lou Williams has checked in for Trae Young. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. Now the pass to Irving. And there's the feed to Griffin. And the rejection by Collins. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Durant. Griffin passes to Claxton. Harden dishes to Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
The Hawks trail by 4. Now Williams. Pass to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Lays it up off the glass.
If you need a bucket under big-time pressure, Lou Williams is your guy.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Katie with it. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
And here is Williams. The offensive rebound. Collins. 3-pointer. Snell. You can't get that one.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Harden kicks to Irving. Back to Harden. He dishes it to Irving. Looking to get back on track here. Again, the Nets for 2.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
There's Williams with the 3. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, Lou Williams has played in the clutch before. Easy work.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Durant down low. Money!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Williams scanning the floor. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. The double. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments. And with
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday.
terrific. David, thanks. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Now here's Giannis. Count it, good. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. It's good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Pass to Middleton. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Back to Holiday. The dish now to Lopez. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Capella. And Young, here we go. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Bucks. And the shot goes in.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Outside Holiday. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Giannis on the follow.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Middleton right side. Back to Lopez. And the shot is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Hawks trail by 6. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Fast break, the Hawks. Lobbed up there. That's a great dunk.
Freakish,
yes,
athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Young with the ball. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Collins.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Holiday looking for an opening. Inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, yep.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Chris Middleton. Bobby Porter's out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the point guard position. Yep, that one goes in there. Herter's got his first 2 points.
Put the ball in Herter's hands. Let him make a decision. He can pass and he can score.
Here's Forbes. And it's off from three-point range.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
GA, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Now Williams, he has 6. Gallinari outside. Okongwu. The pass to Herter. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Okongwu. Kept alive. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Middleton. Portis trying to free himself. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Passes it to Middleton. Here's Connaughton. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Middleton. It's rebounded by Herter.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Gallinari outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And then for Milwaukee, Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Stolen by Holiday. Here we go, one-on-one. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Young against Holiday. And Young, here we go. And he lays it straight in. Young's got the lead, back up to 2 now for Atlanta.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Holiday against Young. Yes, that goes in. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Capella finds Snell. Young outside. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Portis. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Portis can't get it to go. And now, here comes Young, leading the break. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
You know, out in the open floor, Trae Young does an excellent job of assisting or finishing.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you're and a star in his role. Clint Capella. And that's a wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Plenty of space. And he knocks down the jumper. Lopez has got 6.
Just taking what the defense allows. I mean, nice recognition there by Lopez. This guy has seen it all.
And here's Young. 6 points for him. Pass to Snell. He dishes it to Collins. Young with the ball. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. Bucks trail by 4. Kicks it down to Middleton. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. 8 points for him.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Outside Collins. This is to Young. And there's the pass to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Holiday, and it's all evened up. And it's 6 points for Drew Holiday.
And that's called finishing a play. Physical defense. Holiday stays focused, eyes on the rim.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. He kicks to Young. 2 points. That one goes. And the Hawks lead by 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo looking it over. trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
1:37 left to play in the third. And it's Gallinari missing. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Passes it to Herter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Herter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
55 seconds left to play here in the third. And Antetokounmpo inside. Gallinari on him. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7. Here is Williams. He's got 8. Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Kicks to Williams. Stolen by Tucker. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Connaughton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now here's Williams. Now the pass to Herter. And it goes down 2 points.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 6. And we're coming. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Dunn dishes to Williams. Hunter kicks to Dunn. Off target from 3-point range. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Portis. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. Here's Williams. Rebound, Milwaukee. Passes it to Portis. Pushing it up. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
The Hawks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Williams looking over the floor. The dish to Hunter. And foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
That one goes. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Done with it. Picked up by Portis. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Off the inbound. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Young passes to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Young drives in, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 10 and the bucket from Young.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No good on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Young, right side. He gets it in there. Young's got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Young against DiVincenzo. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 10.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Young looking around. A three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Back to Middleton. Let's go. Rebounded by Capella. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. From deep. Again, Young missing. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bucks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
But you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And that one is good. Lopez has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And here's Giannis from outside. And the miss. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella. Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk it.
Outside Curry. And they double up Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. There's Green with the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Yeah, man, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, great feed by Snell. And using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
Harris finds Simmons. Back to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Off target from outside.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. He kicks to Harris. 3-pointer. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
The pass to Simmons. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. No good with the layup.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
Young outside. Shoots over Embiid. Young, no good.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot. Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke piece.
Snell from outside. And Simmons with the rebound. And it's in there.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To halt the run, and the layup by Curry. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Collins, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. 6-point game. Simmons passes to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent and looking to get them going.
Now, here is Young. Fires the 3. They get it again. Collins wide open. He fires. Collins with another miss.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3 like that.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Bob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Buries it from 3-point range.
We've seen an improvement in this aspect of Harris's game. I mean, his ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, nice.
And Young, here we go, kicks it out to Cowan. The Hawks again can't hit.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Here's Harris, and the layup is good. Harris has got 5 points so far.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Young up top, looking to end the run. That one wide left. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Williams at the point guard position. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Okongwu. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The 76ers lead it. To the wing right side. Here's Korkmaz. Gallinari covering. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Williams dishes to Hunter. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
With the assist.
Outside Hill. For 3. Here's Howard. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Howard's got his first bucket in this one. And here is Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Out to Gallinari. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Here's Thibault. It's Korkmaz in the corner. They get it back, and Howard with the second chance points. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Williams finds Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu, and it's sent back by Howard. One-on-one fast break. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Pass to Okongwu. Now, here is Gallinari. To the inside, and it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxi's checked in. Passes to Hill. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Herter. Defended by Thibault.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one. And you, at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
Back to Dunn. The Hawks working the ball around. Now, here's Gallinari. Defended by Thibault. The Hawks again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 10. Out left of the wing. Down low. Howard. And It's Howard finishing it off.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Howard. No good there. And Atlanta will come the other way. Herter passes to Dunn. Off on the layup. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. Gallinari wide open, and he's good on the three ball. Gallinari's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. Here's Hill, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Sneaky veteran drive. Hill's going to get the bucket, get fouled or both.
Free throw drops for Hill, and the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. Hill against Young. 4 seconds left. He lays it in. Young's got 6.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
And so, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They're in better shape now than they were at one point when they trailed by... And that'll...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Here's Simmons, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Embiid drives in, and Embiid throws it down.
Using that speed to his advantage. Embiid is so devastating when driving to the basket.
Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 9.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Atlanta with the ball. The Hawks trail by 8. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Stolen by Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Kerr. Capella, the pass to Collins. They grab their own miss, and he uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, good job to take it right at it.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Dunn kicks to Hunter. The feed to Collins. And again, it's Atlanta.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
The pass to Embiid. Knocked away. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Hunter. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Embiid. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Ben Simmons. Dunn passes to Huerter. Williams looking around. Out to Gallinari. It's stolen by Milton. Howard with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Here's Maxey. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, he was the 19th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. I mean, Harris entered the league after a quality year as a Tennessee Volunteer. Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Dunn dishes to Capella. Back to Dunn. Shoots a 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Gallinari. Here's Capella. Shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Williams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Deep 2 from Hill. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've got. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Young and Herder make up the back. Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5. And here are the 76ers now. Here's Curry. Over Young. Curry's shot is good. Young with the ball. The dish to Gallinari. Outside Collins. And that one, good.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Hill inside. Curry on the wing. From downtown, Atlanta with the rebound. Young outside, kicks it to Collins. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hill against Young. Howard in the post. It's rebounded by Herder.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Curry. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
So for the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Herder. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. Simmons against Young. And the rejection by Embiid.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
6 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Poke loose. Embiid with the steal. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the chart.
It's stolen by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Now, that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Young pass to Capella. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. A nice shot by Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 9.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Stolen by Collins. Young outside, beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Embiid. Puts the move on. Good.
What a baller this guy is. The big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Simmons against Young. And Embiid with the block. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Simmons with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Curry's shot is off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing here by 8. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Gallinari. The Hawks again can't hit. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Griffin. And it's Luwawu in at the 3. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Bogdanovich with it. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
When Bogdanovich drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Now here's Harden. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
When you make shots like that, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
Now Young. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for two. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Irving. To the paint. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Young drives in, and a wide open look for Capella. James Harden with the rebound. Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Irving kicks to Harden. Here's Capella. Young with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively and finished off Mike. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on. And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Irving's shot is good.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Gallinari. Griffin with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Irving. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Irving's got 6 points. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Out to Gallinari. Out to the wing. Collins dishes to Young. Pocket 6. That shot misses. Good D by Harden. Nets leading by 4. Jordan finds Irving. Here's Llewellyn. Right side, Irving. Count it. He's got 8.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Now, here's Capella. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Young drives in. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Young.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Here's Llewellyn. There's the pass to Harden. Outside Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Pass to Collins. Here's Herter. Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talking.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big game.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Green on out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Here's Williams. It's stolen by Brown. And they're on the break. And then Durant with the dunk.
How about those long strides, Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
Dunn passes to Gallinari. Knocked loose and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Lays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
Okongwu with the elbow. Dunn passes to Okongwu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. You know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Okongwu. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Williams dishes to Okongwu. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Nets leading by 6. Durant attacking. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Back to Williams. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Snell. Here's Herter. Shot clock at 5. Williams passes to Fernando. Here's Herter. They get it back. Over to the wing. Pass to Fernando. Shamet with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harris has got the ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Claxton. Back to KD. That one goes in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 10-point game. 54 seconds left here in the second. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And it's Green missing. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
And here is Schmidt. No points in the game yet for him. Durant, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Williams with the ball. Passes it to Okongwu. Williams attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
He's so good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and that'll do it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, walking down the middle.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Irving can't hit. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, good. Young's got his first basket of the night.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Irving passes to Luau. Back to Irving. Outside Jordan. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break, and the dunk by Jordan.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Young passes to Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Irving drives in. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got 7.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Now here's Harden. He has 5. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Young passes to Collins. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Now the dish to Capella. Back to Young. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Jordan. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Williams looking around. Pass to Fernando. Here's Herter. And yes, it's good. Herter's got his first points in this one.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herter gets his way on the drive.
Durant, the pass to Shamet. Harris outside. Back to Shamet. One-on-one fast break. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And he gets it back. Here's Green. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the Nets lead by 7.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Williams attacking. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It's impossible to keep Lou Williams from scoring, so you try to mix it up. And a hard foul sometimes can do that.
They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Shamet, the pass to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That's good from Durant. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 7. Fernando, the pass to Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. 9 points for Lou Williams.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside, KD. Softly drops in the floater. KD's got 15 points.
The uncanny ability for a big guy to slip towards the hoop, then loft in the nice floater. Durant showing a little bit of everything on that play.
And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Green. Then there's Griffin. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. It's good.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Dunn passes to Gallinari. Harden against Dunn. Lays it up off the glass. Dunn's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
There's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And Irving subbed in for Brown. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Herter. Dunn dishes to Bogdanovic. The feed now to Gallinari. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 9. Top of the key, Griffin. Nets passing it around. Jordan the pass to KD. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And Bogdanovic has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple seasons. He can really be a spark plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry.
Young's checked in for the Hawks.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Durant. Outside Jordan. Back to Durant. 5 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Capella. The shot off that time. Jordan with some nice deep. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Young inside. Guarded by Harden. Young's shot is off. Nets leading by 11. Irving with a clean look. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Capella kicks to Young. Back to Capella. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there for the finish. Oh, that was something else.
Wow, Blake Griffin giving you all the highlights right here. His jams igniting both the crowd and his teammates.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Young. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And Jordan sends it back.
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Nets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for KD.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden scanning the floor. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And a deep three from Harden. Missed.
Like the defensive effort from Young there.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down?
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Snell in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Collins. Following the miss by Brook Lopez. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I play under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now, here is Young, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Pass to Collins. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins passes it to Young. And there's the feed to Capella. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Giannis. And the dunk by Capella.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Collins. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here is Young. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Holiday. Makes it off the glass.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kicks it out to Collins. Misses the 3. Bucks leading by 4. Jumps up, and Holiday throws it down.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
Holiday against Young. 59 seconds left in the first. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now, here is Young. Collins passes to Snell. And he lays it straight in. Snell's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's DiVincenzo. Middleton inside the three-point line. Middleton on the wing. Rebound collected by Snell. The Hawks trail by 6. Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Off with the layup. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Now off the inbound, and Giannis throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard. Herter passes to Hunter. Back to Herter. And the pass to Hunter. Got a piece of it. And Williams, here we go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Passes it to Forbes. And here is Portis. Pass to Tucker. No good. Shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's so inbound to Kumbo. Connaughton passes to Portis. Here's Tucker. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Williams.
No hesitation on the catch and shoot. Lou Will is confident in his ability to capitalize on jumpers.
Giannis inside. Misses the baby hook. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Gallinari. The rebound by the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Connaughton. Banked in off the glass. Connaughton's got his first points of the night. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Connaughton. Portis with it. He's guarded by Williams. 4 on the clock. Here's Connaughton. Goes back up. Back to Portis. Over Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight. He's going to scrap. He's going to give you maximum effort every night.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And it's Capella missing. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Atlanta making some changes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Bucks leading by 11. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Portis. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Bucks lead by 13. Young outside. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. And the layup falls.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Outside Holiday. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And a change for the Hawks. Johnny Snell's checked in for Bogdanovich.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Young. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. Shoots over Capella. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Young. That one drops for him. Young's got 8 points.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points. And
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they've funneled people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Dunn kicks to Capella. Back to Dunn. Over Holiday. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Beautiful play by Dunn. You see the power, the body control, not to be denied.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. The pass to Middleton. Basket counts.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dunn dishes to Capella, and it's sent back by Lopez.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Holiday against Dunn. Capella, the pass to Snell. Back to Capella. 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Young looking around.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trey. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Middleton. Puts up a 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Young outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Tucker's checked in.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. For 3, Middleton, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Young dishes to Hunter. Now, here's Okongwu. Tight defense on him. And here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Bucks leading by 20. A clear look here for Middleton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. They get the rebound. Fernando. Young with no one around. No good on the 3. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Young passes to Okongwu. No good on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. For 3, Middleton. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Tucker the pass to Portis. Bucks passing it around. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Middleton on the wing. All alone. Chalk up 2 there. Middleton's got 12 now in this quarter.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And there's another turnover by Atlanta.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Williams is checked in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Count that one.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
From deep. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Fernando in at the center, filling out the middle. Connaughton. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Herter. Fernando. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
On the wing, Holiday. Now Tucker. DiVincenzo with it. No good with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Herter passes to Fernando. Hunter, no one around him. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now here is Holiday. Down low. Here's Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
And Williams, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
High post Lopez. Back to Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Atlanta. Back to Lopez. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Good work defensively by Capella. Shots good from Young. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Middleton on the wing. From outside the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 15. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Good on the shot. Collins has got his first bucket of the night.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Lopez, no luck. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. With some arc, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And they will call over the back on the play.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Young, good.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Here's the break. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Giannis with some nice D.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Scouting report is be physical with Trae Young, and every night he finds ways to still make plays.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up. bustling Philadelphia on ice. And
hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the two-guard spot. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
A nice shot by Harris. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Now here's Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 6. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Misses from short range.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
To the inside. Young, good.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, it's hard to close off the lane.
Now Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a three-point game. Embiid, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bogdanovich, that's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
He's got so much in his package on offense. Embiid just knows how to score the basketball.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Here's Young after Ben Simmons' bucket. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Banked in off the glass.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 3. And they double up Simmons. And Capella sends it back. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Young dishes to Capella. Makes it off the glass.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Here's Simmons, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And George Hills subbed in for Tobias Harris. Lobbed up there for Howard. Williams with the steal. In the corner, Herter with it. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The 76ers trail by 7. Thybulle with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Now, here's Hunter. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. He feeds it to Okongwu. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Herter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz comes in for Ben Simmons. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. Hill passes to Howard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here comes the break. And that one, good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Hunter. Williams is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Herter in at the 3. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the shot goes in. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
And it's Hill penetrating. Howard tries again. Okongwu grabs the board. So it's Atlanta now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Bible over Okongwu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Here's Hill. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height and length. I mean, sometimes you got to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Okongwu. Gallinari comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Lou Williams. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. Green finds Embiid. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Embiid with it. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's stolen by Harris. Curry wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A shot by Milton, no good. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Capella. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Harris. Collins with some nice D.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And the dunk by Capella.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
The 76ers shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Milton's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Young kicks to Capella. A shake. And the layup is good. Capella's got 8 here in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
With the teardrop, that one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Curry.
How sweet is that little teardrop right there, whether it's Steph or Seth, which is the case this time. The Currys, they've got that shot on auto dial.
And Young kicks to Gallinari. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter.
You know, we talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important. And right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
Young against Curry. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the rejection by Embiid. And he recovers it. A nice shot by Young. Six seconds left in the first half. Here's Curry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
And so that's the end of the first half. Hawks on top, up by 11. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greeting, Clint Capella putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points. You look at the core. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Clint Capella has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 14-point game. Harris, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Back to Snell. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Snell's got his first 2 points of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Young against Simmons. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Just his first attempt. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, you love the effort. Forget the size disadvantage. Young's willing to go down there and mix it up.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Back to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. Now defended by Embiid.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Curry. It's blocked. They get it back. Fast break, the Hawks. And Embiid with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Curry. Then for the Hawks, Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Snell from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harris. And that one drops for him. Harris has got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Simmons. Great! And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Passes it to Howard. 1:31 left to play here in the third.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Here's Williams. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. Torches his man there.
The drive by Hill. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Williams looking over the floor. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Some changes for Philadelphia. Simmons checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. The Hawks leading by 10. Outside Williams. Kicks to Hunter. Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Howard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Huerter. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And so it's Atlanta going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Bogdanovich. Hunter is out there. It's Gallinari. Then there's Dunn, and it's Herter in at the 2 spot. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the 76ers with some changes. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for George Hill. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Capella's checked in. Dunn dishes to Hunter. Back to Dunn. In the corner, it's Hunter. Gallinari outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Tips it. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Simmons inside. Gallinari on him. Tipped away. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. And it's Dunn penetrating. Here's Capella. Dunn wide open. He fires from 13 feet. It goes down. Dunn's got his first points of the game. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
Dunn outside. Shoots from 8. And Curry pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's blocked.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Dunn misses. Philadelphia shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And Curry has it in the corner. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. They double team Howard. Outside for Curry. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Dunn. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Hunter. The 3. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Harris comes in for Shake Milton. The 76ers trail by 12. Simmons left side. It's good again, and an excellent 7th grade shooting night so far.
Yeah, and you know, for Simmons to be so young, he has a great basketball IQ, and he plays to his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Young finds Collins. The kick out to Young. The putback, and another shot. Okongwu, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and It's on full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
That free throw, no good.
I like his even-keeled demeanor, guys. You look at Ben Simmons, never too high or too low. He's got a quiet confidence about him that bodes well for his future. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Embiid against Young. Pass to Herter to the left wing. Three-pointer, Snell. That one's not going to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Young with no one around. Kept alive by Atlanta. He kicks it to Snell. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Harris's shot is off. And here's Atlanta. At one point, they led by 16.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Curry passes to Simmons. Out to Harris. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Curry, no good. Now, here is Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.